While preparing to repair his roof before winter, John noticed a large, strange mass wedged between his outer wall and roof insulation. At first, he assumed it was a hornet's nest, since he had dealt with those before, but this one was far larger than anything he had ever seen. Its size alone made his heart race, and the way it was tightly pressed into the structure of his house felt unnatural and unsettling. The longer he stared at it, the more something about it felt off, even though he couldn't yet explain why. Curious but cautious, John climbed up on a ladder to inspect it more closely. As he approached, he fully expected to hear buzzing or see insects flying in and out, but there was nothing, no sound, no movement, no visible activity at all. He froze, listening carefully, but the air remained completely still. The silence made the situation even more disturbing. After watching it from below for hours with no change, John began to think the nest might be abandoned and decided he could safely deal with it himself. Once he carefully removed the object and brought it down, John immediately realized something was wrong. It was much heavier and denser than any hornet's nest should be. Its surface felt rough and fibrous instead of smooth and papery, and the shape looked deliberately formed rather than naturally layered. When he peeled back part of it, he didn't find the usual honeycomb structure. Instead, he saw thick, interwoven fibers and detected an earthy smell, which strongly suggested it was made by an animal, not insects. Feeling uneasy, John called his friend Mark, a wildlife enthusiast, to take a look. Mark quickly confirmed that it wasn't made by hornets or wasps. When he cut into the strange mass, they discovered bits of fur hidden inside, which deepened the mystery. Mark shared photos with a wildlife group, and soon biologists became interested in the unusual structure. Theories began to circulate, but none fully explained what it was or how it ended up in John's attic. John, meanwhile, couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. That night, John was jolted awake by heavy, deliberate footsteps coming from above his bedroom. The sounds were slow, powerful, and unmistakably alive. His heart pounded as he listened in fear, realizing that whatever had built the structure might still be in his attic. He called Mark in a panic, and soon Mark returned with shocking news. The object was a food storage sack made by a brown bear that had entered the attic to prepare for hibernation. Animal control was called immediately, and the bear was safely tranquilized and relocated. Shaken but relieved, John finally understood how close he had come to serious danger, and how a simple roof repair had turned into a life-threatening encounter.